Hello everyone, welcome to CFC Fan TV. This is a post-match review where Chelsea have lost against Watford away 4-1. I honestly don't know what to say anymore. This is just not what I wanted, or everything I wanted in my preview. We did not see displayed today, other than David Luiz starting, although I'd be interested to see, to hear your thoughts on that. Sorry, I'm a little bit ill, that's why I'm in bed at the moment, and obviously the face mask is on. And I was meant to go tonight, and then I ended up not going at the last minute because I'm not very well. But I don't know what I don't know what you lot think. I really want to hear your thoughts now, because there's obviously going to be so many rumours. Everybody basically thinks that Antonio's going to be gone by the morning. I sincerely hope that I don't wake up to that news, because I think he's a fantastic manager. And I just think that we have an extremely thin squad at the moment. I was watching Monday Night Football, and Wayne Rooney and everyone saying, what do Hazard, Willian and Pedro pose? Did they pose a major threat tonight? And Wayne was like, yeah, they're, got so much pace, and I agree with him, they do. But at the moment, we don't display any of the quality that we actually have within ourselves. It's a mess from start to finish. How can you let in 3 goals in the space of, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that? Bakayoko sending off. I know a lot of you are going to be fuming with him anyway. I think his all-round play I've stuck up for him a little bit, I think, actually, over the past God knows how many weeks, because I think it just takes every player time to settle in. But having said that, I think it is becoming a little bit, it's becoming too difficult to defend him anymore, because we need to start seeing his actual quality, because we've spent a lot of money on this player, and at the moment he really isn't displaying anything else other than a serious lack of errors each time he plays. It's not good. It's not good. And I think the main thing now is that how we continue to play this way, I don't know. Is it a manager thing? Is it behind the scenes thing? I really don't think it is. I think we've had such an inconsistent season from start to finish. Just when you think things are going really well, we take one step forward, 10 steps back, 10 steps back. And it worries me. How the hell are we going to go into a game against Barcelona, one of the best teams in the world, if not the best, when we're losing 4-1 to Watford? Credit to them. I always say credit to the other team. I don't think it's always down to the other team being terrible, but so many individual errors, so many team errors. And whether it was a penalty or not, you guys decide, but it's irrelevant. We've let in 3 other goals, and that just shouldn't be happening in this sort of game. I did say to Charlie I wasn't confident about tonight. When I saw the team, I think not having Alonso in's a huge loss, but at the same time, we've got so many expensive players that this should not be happening. I was reading some comments on Twitter. A lot of you aren't happy that we signed some amazing players and leave them on the bench. I couldn't agree more. I wanted Olivier Giroud to start tonight because I wanted him to get into the game, to hit the ground running, to play football. I think bringing him on towards the end doesn't really do much. I know he's more of an impact player at Arsenal, but when we've just made these signings in the January transfer window, when we know that our team isn't working how it is, why wouldn't you use them? That doesn't make any sense to me. Other than that, yeah, I suppose we could just discuss Conte now. I will be incredibly sad if I wake up to the news that he's gone. I really, really hope that isn't the case. But what can you say? We're just not performing very well. And we all know what our policy is with managers. Doesn't matter whether they won the league. Doesn't matter whether they won the Champions League a month ago. If the team looks as if its form is deteriorating or we're not doing very well, anybody is disposable, aren't they? So I will be gutted if I wake up to this news, because I think he's a fantastic manager. I really do, and I think it's somebody you've got to stick with. I just think he's a manager that needs players that are born winners, that are consistent. And at the moment, I think it's fair to say that our team has errors all over the shop, and we didn't correct that fully in the January transfer window. And even if we did, we don't play the players that we've signed. So how can that be Conte's fault? I don't know how that can be Conte's fault. I think without Christensen in the back line, we are bound to let in goals. There's no doubt about it in my mind. I think he's the only player that offers stability in the back. I love Dave, but Christensen's probably the only player I've seen come into a team and his performance has been so good. He's kept the likes of David Luiz out, you know, and his being there has left other players out. But it proves why we cannot. He goes off and we've let in now 8 goals. It's 7 goals. Sorry, it's just a bit insane to me. Anyway, comment below. I'm sorry I couldn't be a bit more upbeat, but it's tough times for us, and I wanted to see a win tonight, and 2 losses to teams that we should be beating in the space of a few days is seriously worrying. Anyway, comment below. Do you think Conte will be here by the morning? I really, really hope he is. I know a lot of you are going to be Conte out now, but I don't think that the problem we have is down to the manager, unfortunately. I think it's down to the squad that we have. Comment below what do you think, and I'm sorry I couldn't be bringing you better news. I'm gutted with that, and I'm sure a lot of you fans are angry. Credit to you at the start, though. I heard you on the TV singing loud and proud, which is great. Unfortunately, it couldn't help us tonight, and it was just a really bad performance.